wishes to house the UK naval nuclear fleet, can I say that there will be more than a welcome for that fleet and those jobs in Milford Haven.
First Minister, I would ask, is this policy or was it an off-the-cuff response to Vaughan Gethin? Has it been tested in Cabinet, and will you consult the people of Pembrokeshire if this were to come to pass?
The Scottish Government do not wish to have a base in Scotland. That base will have to be moved, regardless of whether Scotland's constitutional future. On that basis, the base would have to go to either England or Wales. It's only right then that consideration should be given at an appropriate stage to a base in Wales.
Thank you. First Minister, we in Plaid Cymru have sometimes criticised you for lacking new ideas on how to generate the Welsh economy and how to create jobs. Is that what prompted your embarrassing statement last week to welcome Trident to Wales? What does this say about your ambition for Wales? Edinburgh gets the Green Investment Bank and Pembrokeshire gets weapons of mass destruction. Is it now official policy of the Labour Cabinet and Labour's Assembly Group? Is this Labour's vision for Wales, First Minister?
Well, I would take the criticism more seriously if it didn't come from a party with one idea, and that is build it Wales and nothing else, with no idea as to develop the Welsh economy. Now, is the leader of Plaid Cymru saying that she does not welcome any defence jobs in Wales? In that case, does she want to see the closure of General Dynamics, for example, or indeed companies like Cassidian? I'm sure that's something the people of Wales would want to know. But we will continue to look for ways to secure jobs for Wales in the future.
We have not stopped talking about jobs in this chamber, First Minister. Over 1,200 people are already employed in the refineries, the LNG terminals at Milford Haven, more than the 1,109 people actually employed due to Trident in Scotland, far cry from the 6,000 jobs that you've stated. How many of the current jobs in Milford Haven would be lost if a nuclear submarine base was built there? What effect would that have on attracting other jobs to the area? And isn't it true, First Minister, that your discredited plan would cost Wales more jobs than it would actually create?
It's quite clear from the UK Government that the fleet will remain at Faslane, so the issue is now entirely academic. But I think there are issues that the leader of Plaid Cymru needs to clarify for the people of Wales. Firstly, does she agree with her colleague Bethan Jenkins that Martin McGuinness, the Deputy First Minister of Northern Ireland, is naive in shaking the Queen's hand? And secondly, she knows that the leader of her parliamentary party, Elfyn Llwyd, met with Argentinian diplomats. Now, I accept Elfyn Llwyd's explanation for why he met with them, but does she support the right of the people of the Falkland Islands to self-determination? She raises issues of defence. I'm sure there are issues within Plaid Cymru which would be very interesting for the people of Wales to have clarification on.
If this is an academic exercise, First Minister, why did you welcome Trident jobs to Wales last week? First Minister, the biggest concern for me here is about values, your values. It's 31 years since Wales declared itself a nuclear weapons-free country. 31 years since a group of women from this country, including your Minister, Jane Hutt, who began their march to Greenham Common. The Welsh bishops of the Catholic and Anglican churches, the leaders of the free churches, the Unite and Unison unions, and the majority of people in Wales do not agree with you. They say that weapons of mass destruction have no place on Welsh soil or in Welsh waters. First Minister, you were meant to speak for Wales. Isn't it the case that on this occasion you were just speaking for yourself?
Well, she assumes she has the support of the people of Wales. I don't believe she does. We've seen that in elections time and time again. She's been offered the opportunity to clarify her party's position with regard to what her colleague said. She's failed to do so. She's been offered the opportunity to clarify her party's position with regard to the right of the people of the Falkland Islands to self-determination. She has failed to do so. I think there are issues that Plaid Cymru need to clarify urgently to the people of Wales in order for them to regain any credibility at all.